Just a beautiful day outside in the Gateway City. We're at the Enterprise Center, game 82 of the regular season as the Blues wrap it up against the Vancouver Canucks here in downtown St. Louis.
Darren Pang will talk more about Quinn Hughes, but he is a blue chip prospect, the 19-year-old.
Quinn Hughes is on the ice right now wearing 43.
Now Perron in front, Schwartz a shot, and a save by Demko as Schwartz got it in left wing. Here's Bouwmeester in front. Perron backhander and kept out of there by Demko. What a save. He's lost his goal stick again as the Blues come close to breaking the ice.
Great save with his right pad.
As Bo Horvat was breaking down the right side. Bouwmeester up the middle. O'Reilly for Tarasenko. Schenn wide open. Chance. He scores! Schenn!
17th goal of the year for Brayden Schenn. And you talk about pinpoint accurate passing.
So Schenn now with points in 4 straight. I think it will be a heck of a race. And there are some other great candidates, as we know, including Heiskanen of Dallas. Now Steen a drive right on goal. And Demko made that save. With 2:05 to go in the first. Blues trying to clear it. Edler kept it alive. Stetcher a drive, got on goal. And a save by Binnington.
And Craig Berube doesn't mind if they, get up the ice and get a scoring chance, as long as they're not putting themselves in a bad position coming back.
Here comes Besser around the Blues defense and on goal, and a save by Binnington. As Besser walked around the Blues D.
That's a pretty good save right there. That's a hard one to make when you're moving laterally. Boy, the magic continues for Binnington.
Blues with only 11 power plays in the last 6 games. And none today. Schwartz for Perron. He waits, he works in, he shoots one. And it was blocked at the Vancouver defense, and now Gaudette away, one man back. Gaudette comes in and tracked down by Bortuzzo. What a defensive play there.
He'll make you pay a premium if you're not paying attention.
He can skate. Now Josh Leivo comes in for Vancouver. Leivo drops it back. Drive by Rafferty. And a save by Binnington.
Percent. Incredible numbers late in the year.
And overall, just under 21%. O'Reilly to Perron to Schenn. And it's covered by Demko. And we get a whistle. It's in on Granlund. And Pietrangelo ahead for O'Reilly. This time he carries the mail into the zone. Now in front, Pietrangelo. He's open, a shot, and waited just a tick too long, and that was tipped out of play by Stetcher.
You hesitate for 1 second here. 1 second, and you've got a stick on puck right there. And a smaller player in Stetcher still can defend.
And the Blues have to reboot the power play with Pietrangelo. Dropped off to number 90, O'Reilly. Now Tarasenko. And he works it. Pass across. One-timer by Schenn, and what a save by Demko. Great passing, and a better save by Demko. And then Rafferty gets away from Fabbri. Schwartz, what a forecheck there. Forces the turnover. Sundqvist for Fabbri. And then Schwartz, the drive up high. Saved by Demko. Steen for Sanford. Back in front, Edmondson, what a pass to Barbashev, and somebody, maybe Spooner, tipped it at the last second. Steen tipped it on goal, and a good save there with the glove by Demko. Left it for Schwartz. Now Maroon, Pietrangelo, the one-timer, hand on the shot, and Vancouver heads the other way with Granlund. 2-on-2, Granlund comes in, pulls up, in front of shot, saved by Binnington. And that was Vancouver's best chance in the second period. As a kid in Sweden, he idolized the great Peter Forsberg, the Hall of Famer. As the Blues work in, O'Reilly to Tarasenko, off the crossbar. Hit the bar up high. What a rocket there. That's the 63rd goal post or crossbar the Blues have hit this year. Tipped in by Leivo. Edmondson turning, on for Robert Thomas. Now Bortuzzo up the middle for Fabbri. He comes in, a drive, and a save by Demko. Oh, Fabbri, a great look there.
Training staff of the St. Louis Blues, they'll be watching that closely there to see if there's any reaction when you take one right in the button like that.
Now the Canucks in the middle. They score! Pearson goes through the defense and ties the game at 1.
And then right after that, on the rush, Pearson goes forehand, backhand, and right between the legs, getting the goaltender to just open it up ever so slightly. Binnington's very good at that. He doesn't usually open up the old garage door a lot. Keeps it fairly tight, and a lot of pucks get trapped underneath his pad, but that was perfectly placed there by Tanner Pearson. Nice move.
Blues win the face-off. Pietrangelo. And off the corner, comes in front. Now Tarasenko for O'Reilly. A shot and a save by Thatcher Demko, and again, no rebound. Gets away from Levo. And now Levo checks him. Tarasenko fights back, gets it again. In on goal to Bortuzzo. Fires it, and a save by Demko. And Tarasenko has drawn a minor hair. Slapped in by O'Reilly. Schenn goes after it. He has scored the Blues goal. Now back to Pietrangelo. Around for Tarasenko. Shoots. He scores! What a shot!
I mean, he just whistles this one. Look at the whip of the shaft of the stick right there. Over top of the body of Stecher. Schenn's in front, and the 6'4" goaltender is on his knees, ending up a smaller guy, and there's lots of room up there.
Hit by Virtanen. Now all three Blues forwards in there. Actually, it's Gunnarsson there as well. For Sanford in front, wide open. Oh, what a save! Barbashev robbed by Demko. I don't believe it. With a lunging glove save.
As the puck goes back towards the corner, Sanford's going one way, plays it out the other way. Barbashev can't believe it. Holy jumping, what a great glove save by Demko. I mean, robbery right there.
As play continues, Demko on the bench. Besser smothered by Robert Thomas. Now to Hughes. He works in a drive and a glove save by Binnington on Hughes.
Bortuzzo is going to get called for cross-checking.
Thought about the one-timer. Now a wrist shot blocked by Gunnarsson again. And right back to Besser. Besser feeds it back. Now Edler across. One-timer. They score! Pettersson ties it with a power play goal. So the Blues do get a point up to 98. Hit something, went wide. And O'Reilly, what a pass to center. Springs Tarasenko in the clear, in on goal, a shot, and a save by Demko. And here they come again, in on goal. Pettersson had it poked away maybe by Binnington. And now Schenn, he's got a breakaway. In the clear, trying to end it, and a save by Demko. Schenn with a glorious chance. Here's O'Reilly now to Pietrangelo. Has some ice here, takes it. Drops it off to Schenn, works in a drive, and a save by Demko, and he bobbled that a bit, but has it, and a whistle. Finds Tarasenko right in, a drive, and that hit something, and it went high. What a look for Tarasenko. He gets it again. He works in Pietrangelo, one-timer, saved by Demko, and we will go to a shootout in St. Louis. 1 for 3 this year. Here he comes on Demko. O'Reilly delays to the backhand. He scores! What a shot! Rookie against rookie. Pettersson against Binnington. And Binnington made the save! Right up the middle. Perron comes in. He scores! Here comes Brock Besser in on goal. Waits. Save! And Binnington wins again! And the Blues win 3-2 in a shootout.
Just a huge 2 points for the Blues. Maybe they didn't finish it the way they wanted to, but this ends up being an exciting afternoon game here at Enterprise Center. And once again, Jordan Binnington